Hey everyone, welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Becky.
And today we're talking about Love from Scratch by Kaitlyn Hill. I got it from NetGalley.
Same.
And this is about Reese and Benny, who are both interns at Friends of Flavor.
Yeah.
Friends of Flavor, a popular cooking channel. I don't even know what the cooking network's called. The Food Network. Think Food Network only.
You've never walked the whole day watching them make cakes, obviously.
I obviously do not do that. But this one's more of a grassroots web live stream kind of thing. Anyway, they're both interns for the summer, and it turns out that one day they have to pinch hit and film an amateur cooking hour, and the public really loves them. So then it kind of turns into this series. And while they are kind of pitted against each other because they're both vying for the same fall internship slot, even though they've got the summer internship, they're both vying for one slot for the fall. So it's kind of Reese against Benny. But not only is it Reese against Benny, but there's starting to be sparks flying, and that's pretty much all you really need to know about this book.
This book frustrated me. I don't know what it was trying to be. So the cover, it looks like it's going to be a fun, flirty romance. But then the book, there are pages and pages of Reese talking about how women are treated, which is a valid point. But the way it was
disjointed alongside.
It was really disjointed.
The rest of the plot.
Right. Plus, it was very heavy-handed. Reese is teaching us about feminism instead of showing that she's a feminist. And then so you had that, and then you also had the writing was really young. She'd be oh my goodness and stuff. And then out of so I'm okay, so you know what? Maybe still an 8th or 9th grader might like this. And then there would be really hardcore swearing every so often. And I'm why?
Yeah.
And it's it's told from Reese's perspective, and I didn't enjoy being in her head.
Well, and I guess it was hard for me, the hardcore ogling was hard for me because not the hardcore swearing, because whatever, but the hardcore ogling was hard for me because she was kind of treating Benny like a piece of meat in the way that she didn't want to be treated like a piece of meat by other.
I really liked his biceps.
You know what I mean? And it felt like you're making good points about being a feminist, but you also need to kind of live by your word and not treat others the same way.
Well, also, she wanted to be on a cooking show, but she didn't seem to really know how to cook.
I know. What was that? She was really good at graphic design, which is fine, but you're obsessed with this cooking network and you don't really. She said that she knew how to, she acted like she knew how to cook, but when time came down to put up or shut up, she couldn't cook.
Right. She could do some basic dishes, but I'm reading this, I'm I can cook better than her.
She could have made biscuits.
Right. Yeah. So because and she's they're competing for this, and Benny, they can give him ingredients and he can make whole meals, and I'm well, maybe Benny does deserve the internship more than you.
Right. I don't know. I mean, some pieces and parts were interesting. I liked her and Benny together, I guess.
Yeah. I liked Benny.
I liked Benny.
I liked Benny's, and honestly, I might have liked it better if it was the dual perspective, so I wasn't always in Reese's head.
That's fair.
I
liked some of the other chefs that she was interacting with, and I liked Tegan, the receptionist.
But didn't the end seem now we're going to do a super duper happy ending?
Oh, I know.
And I'm this does not make any sense. This would not happen.
No. Not with the CEO acting the way the CEO acts.
Right. And then I'm kind of also and I didn't understand, were they a TV network? Were they a website?
Well, my thing is, why does she want to make a career at a place where that's so toxic from the top down? You know what I mean?
But I'm if you really loved this network and you wanted to work at this network, you should, and you couldn't cook, maybe you should possibly like, there's nothing wrong with doing graphic design. Graphic design pays well, and she was apparently really good at it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be more like self-affirming to like lean into that?
I think we're at the point where we just need to rate it. And so our rating scale goes from 5 unicorns down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it doesn't get a horn and is therefore a horse. So where are you?
Oh, I think I gave it a 3 on Goodreads. The more I think about it, it's a 2.
I'm giving it 2 unicorns because it took it was a slog to read.
It did take time to read.
I did feel like I was being taught at like
right.
Like
and I want to be like
at instead
I'm
of
a women's studies minor. I'm good, thanks.
So yeah, I just and like I liked Benny, and I think Benny was the only redeeming quality of this book, and so I'm gonna have to give it a 2.
Yeah, like, and the more we talk about it, like, there's like the threads have been picked at, and it's unraveling.
Oh, well.
So
That's where we're at on Love from Scratch.
See you around.
Bye.
Bye.